On today's show, we'll meet a student whose life passion is horseback riding.
Madison Carter's in the Sports Corner.
And we'll have much more.
All on today's Titan TV News.
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
It's March 27th.
I'm George Nowak.
And I'm Kyle Swanigan.
Let's get in today's news.
Quick announcement. Today we will be on rally schedule due to the Boys vs. Girls Rally. Here's what today's schedule looks like.
I know everyone is aware that we're on spring break next week. Don't forget there's also no school on Monday, April 6th as well.
Junior Tatum Olander spends a lot of time horsing around. Well, in a sense, she plans to pursue a career in her life passion of horseback riding. Reporters Angelica Balon and Madison Carter bring you the story.
Groom your horse, mount from the left, keep your balance, first trot, then canter. You might not know what these words mean, but for junior Tatum Olander, they mean a lot to her in the world of riding horses.
I started riding before I could walk. I was on a horse before I could walk, but I really started riding when I was 7 competitively and training to that. And horseback riding's a lot. Like, you have an animal that weighs half a ton under you, and that's putting all your trust into that, because at any moment they could rear or buck and is not too good.
At age 7, she moved into English show jumping and went to demos at Cal Expo for 2 years in a row and won many different types of competitions out of the 100 in which she has taken part of.
I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of great trainers, and in that I've had the opportunity to do a lot of cool things. I've been able to demo at Horse Expo, which is at Cal Expo, with Pony Club, with other trainers, with being demos and having all that spotlight on you. And I've done a lot of competitions, events, probably over 100 of that, and it's all experience and it's all working towards the ultimate goal.
Olander is supported by many, such as her mother and her close friend on the ranch, Heather Shells.
Tatum was put on a horse for the first time when she was about 4 months old, and there was an instant bond there. So like when she was little, I would take her to these tracks where she could just ride. So for $20 we would spend the day and she would ride, and that's when she kind of really developed her passion. When she got into wanting to take lessons, I tried to support her as much as possible to just have her grow in that. And from riding from a really young age to, you know, where she is now, and she's looking at equestrian colleges and all that, it's exciting to see that passion and that desire to continue in that lifestyle.
She inspires me a lot because she has a lot of passion for horses, and for horses you have to have that passion. It's not just something you can do halfway. You can't put 50% into something that you have to put 150% into. She works very hard for what she does. I see her riding all the time. She's always out here. She's always looking for opportunities to make herself better at what she does, and that passion, that drive is what you have to work with horses, and it's really inspirational.
Olander trains 3 different horses every Sunday with the 5-time world reigning champion Eric Laporte, and she also trains with him once a month. Laporte serves as Olander's role model and inspiration.
An hour of that man's time is worth the entire world, because he's giving you critique step by step, everything, and you're getting it from a world champion, and that's not easy, and he's expensive, so I had to go out there and work for that opportunity. And I do train 3 horses right now that aren't mine. I can't own a horse right now, so I'm out here from the minute I'm out of school to 6 o'clock working with horses to better myself and better them.
Tatum aspires to be a professional horseback rider and is currently riding down the right path to meet her goals. Madison Carter, Titan TV News.
Juniors, the April 18th prom is coming up fast. As of today, tickets are on sale at $35 for singles and $60 for couples. Prices will go up on Tuesday, April 7th when we return from spring break.
Kicking off spring break, the Asian Pacific Islander Club is holding their cultural night tonight from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Reporters Isaiah Robinson and Tamia Chanel talked to club treasurer sophomore Jenny Huang about the event.
At the end of towards the end of the school year, we like to do an APIC night, which is there's cultural performances and cultural foods, and it's just like a great way for people to learn about like the different types of dancing they do, or like singing and like all kinds of stuff.
Yearbooks are on sale at Student Services for $85. Make sure to order yours. The yearbook distribution party is scheduled for May 21st.
Let's head over to the Sports Corner with Madison Carter.
Good morning, Titans. I'm Madison Carter in the Sports Corner. On Wednesday night, the boys varsity volleyball team defeated Bear Creek at home 3-0. Junior Chris Wojcik had 3 blocks and 5 points in the last game to help seal the win. Tuesday, the boys defeated visiting Del Campo 3-0. Junior Vashon Warren had 6 kills, changing the momentum of the match. The varsity baseball team defeated visiting Ponderosa 7-4 on Wednesday. Junior Daniel Armendariz had 3 RBIs and Montel Aaron dove in 2 runs. The Titans and Bruins were tied at 4 going into the bottom of the 6th when base hits by junior Josh Perther and freshman Caleb Coates contributed to taking the lead. Visiting Vista Del Lago defeated the Titans 6-3 on Monday. Reporters Curtis Mancano and Garrett Farrell have the highlights.
On Monday night, the Antelope Titans played the Vista Del Lago Eagles in the final preseason game of the season. The Titans started off the game strong with intense pitching from senior Kyle Coates, but didn't pick up on offense until the bottom of the 4th. There, the Titans came into form with hits by Mason Lagerstrom, Caleb Coates, and Michael Donahue, and also sent Caden Wagner to the mound. They were able to keep this lead until the 7th inning. However, Vista Del Lago battled back rapidly in the top of the 7th, scoring 6 runs and defeated the Titans 6-3. For Titan TV News, I'm Curtis Mancano, signing off.
Wednesday, the varsity soccer team traveled to Whitney, suffering a 5-0 loss. Monday night, the girls were defeated by visiting Bella Vista 3-0. Goalie Hannah Harris had a total of 14 saves against the Broncos, but it wasn't enough to stop the 3 goals scored on the Titans. Tuesday, the varsity tennis team was defeated by Whitney 7-1. The one win the Titans had was singles number 6 Giovanni Fuentes. On Tuesday, the varsity softball team lost to visiting Del Campo 5-3. Reporters Kylie Oliver and AJ Adams were there and have the highlights.
Tuesday night, varsity softball hosted Del Campo. Senior Keone Hunter, starting pitcher, started off slow in the first inning with bases loaded, but only let Del Campo score 1 run in the second inning, giving them a 1-0 lead. The Lady Titans played a hard game, scoring 3 RBIs, but that still wasn't enough to beat the Cougars. Del Campo scored 3 RBIs in the bottom of the 7th, giving them a 5-3 lead.
In Tuesday's game, I think we did pretty well. Me and Keone had a good game. I think that we battled hard, but in the end our defense let us down, and we just need to work hard on defense and continue to hit well.
The varsity golf team was defeated by visiting Bella Vista 220-229 on Tuesday. Glenn Baca was leading scorer with the score of 41. That's all the sports updates for this week. Make sure to go support our Titans over break. Now back to Kyle and George.
On April 7th. Speaking of which, here's a message from Assistant Principal Tino Guzman about the testing schedule.
Hey Antelope Titans, this is your testing champion, Mr. Guzman. As we move forward towards spring break, I wanted to remind you of some important dates coming up. On Tuesday, April 7th, when you get back from vacation, freshmen, sophomores, and juniors will be testing. Go testing! Seniors will be in the cafeteria with the Master of Testing Champions, Mr. Smith, going over some senior information and taking some awesome surveys. Your testing room and teacher will be located on the cafeteria windows as well as the library windows. Also, we will have reminders on the school Twitter and the school website as well. Juniors, who are awesome, you will be testing for 4 days because this year we have a new STAR test in place called the SBAC. There's no more pencil and paper. Yes. It's now computerized on the Chromebooks. You will be testing on April 7th, April 9th, April 14th, and April 15th. This test also acts as your EAP test. So if you do well, you can be exempt from taking the math and English placement tests for any CSU or community colleges. Sophomores, you get a chance to be doing this next year. So have a great break and get ready for some Titan testing the Titan way. And also for juniors, you will be getting some awesome donuts on your testing days. Testing champion Mr. Guzman signing off.
That's all for this week's show.
We'll see you again on Friday, April 10th.
Don't forget that today's rally starts at 12:38.
Have a great spring break.